And I just tweeted this out. You know the John Travolta meme where he's in the room by himself? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I just tweeted that out and I said, where all the free speech people at? Which I have to ask you. Did you
I mean,
notice? Did you notice that everybody was like, yo, cancel Kanye, left and right, after what he did?
well, that's because we live in the West, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we've been bombarded with World War II movies for as
Mm-hmm.
long as any of y'all been alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
The majority of people of us on this chat have been alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you praise Dolph, that's the type of reaction you're going to get. Like that's the line or something like that. You know, who has ever done that in recent memory? Can you name somebody? I can't name any.
Farrakhan.
That did he?
He invoked his name. It wasn't as bad as Ye, but he invoked his name
Okay.
in a similar fashion. Um, Here's my point. Everybody claimed to be free speech absolutionists.
Right.
Let's start there. They
I
quickly
think the only
found
person
out
I seen hold him down was Anomaly.
Anomaly and Bryson Gray.
Yeah.
And well, Anomaly, he been on the redacted head for a while now, so he don't count. Um, but everybody said they was for free speech, and they quickly found out where their line was, or they found out that their followers made sure they knew where the line was drawn, or their donors let them know this is where the line is drawn on free speech. I wonder what DeSantis has to say about all this, but anyway. The other point I wanted to make is, and again, I'm not giving any opinions on what Ye is saying. I'm talking about the people and what they say. And I want people to be very clear and understand the stances they make in life. Because when you say you're all for free speech, when that shit is tested, you got to stand 10 toes down. You got to stand 10 toes down. And I see a lot of people claiming free speech that didn't stand 10 toes down. So I'm judging that. The next thing is when Kanye had on the White Lives Matter shirt, shit was sweet. When niggas was upset, shit was sweet. Oh, they loved that. Now all of a sudden they love Kanye. Isn't that what he said in that song? Oh, now they love Ye. So you got in bed with him, but you ain't understand him. And I'm gonna give my opinion on the situation after this. But you didn't understand them. You didn't understand who you was getting in bed with. And this is the problem with people. They see these celebrities, they do something, they confirm their bias, and they hop on the bandwagon right away. And you only known about Ye for a couple of years. Probably since 2016 you known about Ye. Before that, you wasn't checking for him really. Probably heard one or two songs, but you wasn't checking for him. You wasn't with him shooting in the gym. You wasn't there when he directed one of Drake's videos and messed it up, allegedly. You wasn't there. You don't know Kanye's lineage. You don't know his story. You wasn't there when he said George Bush don't care about black people. You didn't feel that like we felt it. You know what I'm saying? So now, when he says something that hurts your heart, now you're ready to abandon him. And my point is, be careful who you get in bed with, because you going to at some point end up with disappointment. I'm not saying what Ye did was right. I'm not saying what he did was wrong. What I'm talking about is the people's reaction. The reaction to him. All of a sudden, now it's canceled Kanye. Mr. Mr. and Mrs. Anti-cancel culture. The right wing anti-culture, anti-cancel culture. conservative, Republican, anti-cancel culture all of a sudden is quick to adopt cancel culture. I just find that ironic. Whether you disagree with what he say or not, I just find it ironic that you're so quick to change up. So what are my opinions on the whole Kanye thing? I can sum this up very briefly. It's called trolling. Everybody know what trolling is? This is 4chan poll trolling. This is trolling like you've never seen before. I think it's trolling with a purpose, but he trolling. Especially when he made the comments about Dolph. That's called big trolling. And everybody loves a good troll, and everybody talks about trolling, and I be trolling, and you got trolled. You got trolled. If you're offended, you got trolled. He's exposing you. Uncle Hotep brought up a great point. He brought up an excellent point. He said if Ye was serious about this, there are particular things he would have brought up. But he didn't. There's particular studies he would have done. But he didn't. Because if he was serious about this, there's things he would have brought up, but he didn't. Which lets me know this is trolling. And how do I know this? Because Ye been trolling. The White Lives Matter shit was a troll. The George Floyd shit was a troll. This untouchable people shit is a troll. He known for just doing shit to create conversation. And there's a lesson here that Ye is trying to teach us. It's a valuable lesson. I just gave you the first two lessons. Free speech and getting in bed with people you don't understand. But it's a valuable lesson that Ye is trying to teach all of us. And the lesson is, you a bitch. You a bitch. He gets on TV, says one thing, and now you're his bitch. Now all of a sudden, he's controlling you, and you're responding to him, and he's number one trending topic. You're his bitch. You're a puppet. That's the point he's trying to make. He's also trying to encourage conversation. He's trying to bring things to light. One thing that I noticed about my Twitter spaces was black folks in particular. What they're saying is that when Ye was talking about niggas, he never got canceled. But as soon as he talked about another group, now all of a sudden they want to throw him in jail and lock his frozen accounts. Talesia, Street Politics with Talesia, she was saying how the right tells niggas, you know, when the reparations conversation comes up, what do they say? All you niggas need to get over reparations. You guys need to get over slavery. But you ain't got that energy with them. You ain't got that energy with us. That, to me, is the core of what Ye is trying to bring to the conversation. And this has nothing to do about the untouchables. This has nothing to do with them. This has everything to do with being black. And the fact that the shit we go through always end up last place until a Democrat is ready to leverage it for fucking elections. And then we go back to the back of the bus again. But when we scream for reparations, what did the white conservatives say? What did Republicans say? Get over it, they say. Get over it. Why you ain't got that same energy with them? This is the inconsistency we're pointing out. I just pointed out 3 inconsistencies with the right. Inconsistency in freedom of speech, inconsistency with following Ye, and inconsistency when it comes to slavery. I don't care if you think he's right or wrong. I'm trying to say you motherfuckers is inconsistent. inconsistent ass bitches. I need you to have that same energy across the board. If you say it's free speech, have that same energy when a nigga say he love Dolph. Hold that down. Otherwise, you're not for free speech. Hold that same energy. When he go White Lives Matter to, this next shit, have that same energy. When you said niggas got to get over slavery, I want you to have that same energy when an ADL come to town. I want you to have that same energy when APAC come to town. You won't and you don't. And this is why Nick Fuentes is so powerful. Because you motherfuckers is inconsistent as shit. This is why Milo's so powerful. Because there's people that are consistent in this world. They might be consistently wrong. They might be consistently hateful. They might be consistently anti-Semitic. But the motherfuckers is consistent. And you people, the people mad at Ye now, when he was just your darling, are inconsistent. I need y'all to have that same energy. Clip that.